Good morning, students. Let us continue with the second lesson, pronouns. And now we will learn about the interrogative pronouns. What are interrogative pronouns? The pronouns who, what, which, and whom are used to ask questions. These are called interrogative pronouns. For example, what is your problem? Who can help you? Which is your school bag? Whom can you help? What are the interrogative pronouns here? What, who, which, and whom. They are all interrogative pronouns. Now we'll learn about reciprocal pronouns. These pronouns are used to show that an action or a feeling is reciprocated. Reciprocate means respond to by making a corresponding one, to move back and forth. For example, they took care of each other. Each other is the reciprocal pronoun. The survivors congratulated one another. One another is a reciprocal pronoun. So learn about indefinite pronouns. These pronouns do not refer to any specific person, thing, or amount. Indefinite means it is not definite. So you can say the indefinite pronouns are the important indefinite pronouns are somebody, someone, something, anybody, anyone, anything, nobody, no one, nothing, everybody, everyone, everything. We are not specifying any particular person. For example, everybody joined the puppet show. What is indefinite pronoun here? Everybody. There was no one in the building when the fire broke out. What is the indefinite pronoun here? No one is the indefinite pronoun. Now we will learn about the relative pronouns. The important relative pronouns are who, whom, which, that, and whose. Relative pronouns are used to introduce a relative clause. The relative clauses add extra information to a sentence by defining a noun. They are of two kinds: defining relative clauses and non-defining relative clauses. Now we'll learn about defining relative clauses. Defining relative clauses add detail about a specific noun that is defined. For example, the boys who were tired slept. Only some of the boys were tired and those tired boys slept. But others who were not tired kept awake. Non-defining relative clauses tell us more about someone or something, but the information in these clauses does not help us to define what we are talking about. Example, my friend Shashi, who went to the same school as me, has just written a best-selling novel. My sister, who stays in London, has just written a best-selling novel. Note, in defining relative clauses, the pronouns who, whom, and which are often replaced by that in spoken English. Note the difference of the defining relative clause and non-defining clause. In defining relative clause, the pronouns who, whom, and which are often replaced by that. But in non-defining clauses, you cannot use that instead of who, whom, or which. And also how to find out easily the non-defining clauses. It is easy to spot a non-defining clause in writing, as you will see that the clause is separated by commas at the start and end of it. It is easy to spot a non-defining clause in writing. How? As you will see that the clause is separated by commas at the start and end of it. Now we have some exercises. Let us do the exercises. Read the following sentences and tell whether the relative clause used in each is a defining or non-defining relative clause. First one, the story which I heard from her was published in all the dailies. Which I heard from her. This is a defining relative clause. Second one, my television, which was in the far corner of the room, toppled over. What is it? It is a non-defining relative clause. You can see the comma, the beginning of the clause and the end of the clause. Number 3. All the boys who climbed to the very top of the hill were rewarded. It is also a non-defining relative clause. Number 4. The attacker who threatened me with a gun was arrested by the police. That is also a non-defining relative clause. Number 5, the ball which I threw was caught by my dog. It's also a non-defining relative clause. Number 6, the children who could read the story and write their name were admitted to the school. It is also a non-defining relative clause. Number 7, the car which rammed into a truck last night was completely smashed. So this is also a non-defining relative clause. Number 8, the keys which are hanging on a string are yours. You can see that this sentence is something different from the others and there is no comma in the beginning or at the end of the clause. So it is a defining relative clause. Buyers who were offered a cash rebate bought everything in no time. So this is also a non-defining relative clause. Number 10, it was your brother that met my son. So this is a defining relative clause. Now we will go to the next exercise. Join the two sentences of each pair with the help of a relative pronoun. So you have to read the sentence and you have to make both the sentences together by joining a relative with the help of a relative pronoun. First one, the music was turned down. It was too loud. Answer is, the music that was too loud was turned down. Number 2, the button came off. It was loose. Answer, the button that was loose came off. Number 3, the boy was feeling sleepy. The teacher asked him to wash his face. The teacher asked the boy who was feeling sleepy to wash his face. Number 4, my teacher heard the news. She was shocked. Answer, my teacher who heard the news was shocked. Number 5, the boy is the best athlete. I hung his coat on the hook. Answer, the boy whose coat I hung on the hook is the best athlete. Number 6, the people are always happy. They can handle problems. Answer, the people who can handle problems are always happy. Number 7, I found the guard sleeping. I posted him outside the gate. Answer, the guard whom I found sleeping was posted outside the gate. Number 8, we should be grateful to our teachers. They taught us. Answer, we should be grateful to our teachers who taught us. Number 9, The finishing was done easily. It was done by experts. Answer. The finishing was done easily by people who are experts at doing it. Number 10. The crowd was waiting for the singers to come on stage. It went crazy on seeing them. Answer is the crowd which was waiting for the singers to come on stage went crazy on seeing them. So with this, we have completed this lesson, pronouns. Please learn all the exercises and the definitions which are already given in the book. Thank you.